Hello everyone, Action here, I hope you're doing fine. Today we'll be continuing our gameplay as the Overmind Empire. Now if you haven't watched the latest video, we basically expanded our borders and got completely crushed by this particle storm. And the particle storm is gonna last another 3 years. Our economy is not so great right now, but as soon as the storm goes away, I am hopeful we can be in a better situation. We have a couple of very important systems, first being the Great Womb that has those precious dark matter deposits, and if I remember correctly, it's a very large amount. I don't know, it's maybe 40, I guess. We also have a curator station nearby. And as a matter of fact, now that we have enough resources, we can purchase the Curator Insight. And later on, we can share the fundamental principles of knowledge, which will grant us the Curator trait for our leaders. So our goal right now is just wait for the storm to pass, another 3 years, and wait for our statecraft tradition to finish, and I believe all will come at the same time. We finished the statecraft tradition and grabbed the synthetic age. Now the transformation situation, we can either go with this error correcting or overclocked. However, since it's gonna cost us a very high amount of unity, I think it's safe to go with the error correcting situation, because although it goes slower, it will give us enough time to accumulate the necessary unity. The storm has also finally been dissipated, and now we have corrosive winds across all of our planets, reducing our robot assembly speed by a very large amount. Minus 50% and minus 40% in some planets. At least our planets now are gonna start having lower devastation each month. Step by step, our economy will start recovering. We found a nearby alien species, those weird birds with some sort of helmet on, and they are hostile to us. How wonderful! Modularity make it our main priority. They have unfortunately already conquered the system, but we can try to cut them off by serving the system quicker. We are engaging the subspace anomaly we saw earlier and start cleaning up this route that will give us access to all of these areas. They have also claimed this system. Alright, then let's try to choke them here in the system. They can't have star bases everywhere, right? And how did 12 corvettes lose to a void cloud? Really? Alright. Oh, really? We have established communication with them, and after we established communications, they attacked our vassal. Okay, a fanatic spiritualist empire. That's very clear why they don't like us. Well, since we have tactical algorithms, we want to make friends with everyone and trade our commanders. For real, man? We are just starting colonizing, and the Blastazakian Empire is preparing to declare war on us. Everything at the same time, as always, but they haven't claimed any system, so I think it's just a humiliation war. We should be fine. But anyway, since they have 2 Void Troikas attacking us... 2 no! Huh? I mean, what is this? Now, the Void Worms have 5 Void Troikas in our territory. 5? A fleet power of more than 10,000. I have no ways of building that. Our Forge Worlds isn't developed yet. Oh man. Just as we got clear of the storm, the Void Worms attack us. And as we were dealing with the Void Worms, the Blastazakian declared war to vassalize. I don't know how much fleet power do they have. Look, they have 297 from fleet, and we have 24. Yeah, so they have about 10 times what we do. Yeah, that's totally fine, totally fine. Nothing to worry about. So they must have been one of the advanced AI empires. They are already the strongest AI empire in the galaxy, with the exception of the fallen empires. As always, we are very lucky to have an AI advanced empire just right next to us. So this is the most cursed wormhole I've ever seen. Another Void Troika appeared. There it is, the AI fleet. And apparently they only have lasers as weapons, and more armor than shields. Interesting. Thankfully we rolled our furnace already, That's a consolation prize for us, because one Void Troika is already starting to bombard our planet, and I have a feeling that those 3 Void Troikas here are gonna go one for each of the remaining planets. That's just a feeling I have. Yeah, so here you can see a little bit of their fleets, and they have around 11,000, I believe. We only have 2k. That's promising. We at least have the firepower to deal with the Void Worm. The other 3 decided to go other way, destroy my star base here. Yeah, so we are not that doomed. Maybe the Void Troikas would decide to destroy the subspace anomaly as well. But who knows? Yeah, we are completely annihilating this Void Troika. Yeah, we have no hopes of winning the war against the advanced AI empire, so we might as well surrender for now. And later on, we'll go and grab our independence once again. We have finished the transformation situation and have adopted the modularity. Yeah, how wonderful, a storm just appeared right in our heads. Let us hope that the storm goes the other way and not at us once again. Oh, a scientist was destroyed by a void worm that just appeared out of this wormhole. Alright, we start the production of our first arc furnace. It already planted the one size minerals deposits, but it's not worth it for us to build it yet, so we wait a little bit. And we are already starting our second arc furnace on the area system. We have created a very powerful template that has a whopping plus 35% machine assembly speed, and what we can do here is grab our overseers that are being produced and instead produce eternal machines. And since they are set to assimilation, every time we build one of those pops, they are instantly assimilated into the overseer template, which is our main template. And for our overseer template, what we're gonna do is remove all the assembly speed bonuses and grab everything that is negative for assembly. Since we have some dark matter from the virtuality synthetic perk, we are producing a little bit that can just be bought on the market. So that enables us to have some dark matter engines for us. It's gonna cost us 2 dark matter for every 100 pops, so basically 4 dark matter at this point, which is not that many to be honest. We're gonna grab living metal augmentations because of this amenity usage, and since we can buy some exotic gases from these traders, and we can also, because of this, start buying from the market, which is 1 for 13, we can also have the exotic fuel consumption, increasing our resources from jobs by an extra 10%. And at last but not least, we also go with engineering core for a little bit of extra engineering research speed. It's gonna take us 205 months. Now that's a little bit much, right? I think we're gonna wait a little bit. Now, because those suckers vassalized us, we can negotiate the agreement into something more favorable to us. We are gonna become a bulwark, gaining some bonuses and technologies for us, reduction to deviancy and stability, and they are also gonna contribute to 75% of our basic monthly production. They are very glad to accept this new deal, and bam, look at our economy now. So with this, we can just reutilize all those pops that are working for energy jobs into more useful tasks. And obviously, as expected, the storm is coming towards our planets. So that's the second storm we are gonna have in the early game. We found the fossilized remains in one of our colonies. Now this dig site is quite good because it gives us a relic, the Blade of the Huntress. And this relic is quite useful in battle, at least much more useful than having none. We finished modularity and all of our leaders gained the synth trait, and for our next ascension perk, we are gonna wait until we have our independency and then grab cosmogenesis. But our independency will soon come at hand. Oh, a crystal went through our wormhole. I didn't know they could do that. Smart little rocks. So the blessed Tezekian Empire had a rebellion. The Zydran Kingdom rebelled against them. Oh, they're the pretty tea. One of our pre-FTL civilizations also reached space age, and they want the ether system. Now the ether system would be completely out of question because it would sever us from our arc furnace here, so no. You won't have those systems. So look at this magic. Because we've bought that perk from the Caravaneers, Dylan is now producing 7 energy credits. And if we go here and build a Dyson Swarm, this value is gonna be multiplied by 30. So Dylan will be producing a whopping 210 energy every single month, and that is just a Dyson Swarm. Now, a very good thing about machine intelligences is we can activate the correctional bisection agenda, removing all negative traits from our nodes. We have researched galactic administration, meaning we can reform our government and have more empire size from pops reduction. We are sitting at a minus 65% empire size from pops. Now, a very good expertise for us is gonna be propulsion, because I wanna have kinetic artillery as our main weapons damage. So none of this is very good for us. We're gonna go with overclock. And the regulatory node is one of the most useless, I believe. However, this time it is gonna be very handy for the diplomatic warfare unit. Since we want to be trading all of those commanders with the rest of the galaxy, we want to have good relations with everyone. So we have crossed 1000 research speed, and what we can do is apply the template to all of our pops. It will take only a decade to finish, but after that, we will have one of the most efficient pops in the galaxy. So since it is very expensive to reformat all of our pops, what we can do is apply a template to only our science worlds. And if we do that, it's only gonna take us 57 months to finish. So the Zydran Kingdom managed to declare independency. They've won the war against our overlord. And not only that, but there is also another rebellion, the Interstellar Monarch Union. Oh, that's interesting. So our overlords are very fragilized, they are pathetic. Yeah, but they're giving us 700 energy per month. If we can stabilize our energy production, we can declare independency from them. That would be huge. So yeah, everyone, I think we've made a very good progress this run. We greatly expanded our tech production, sitting at almost 2000 for now. We have finished up plenty of traditions and already stabilizing our economy. So in the next episode, we will declare our independence against the Blastezekian Empire and start doing progress towards our Commas Genesis. The reason for that is we need to accelerate our further expansion, because the 25 times crisis is coming up 50 years earlier, and it's no joke last time we've lost against it, but this time I'm pretty confident we're gonna win. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, because it helps me out so much in the beginning of the channel, and I will see you guys next time.